It was supposed to be a routine small claims case, just another day in court for Judge Judy. The plaintiff, Tasha Williams, was suing her ex-boyfriend, Eric Parker, for $2,500, money she claimed she lent him during their 3-year relationship. According to her, the loan covered car repairs, rent assistance, and a weekend getaway to Miami that Eric had promised to reimburse once his business took off. But what should have been a dry financial dispute quickly spiraled into one of the wildest courtroom spectacles Judge Judy had seen in weeks. Tasha entered the courtroom composed, well-dressed, holding a slim folder of documents. She walked to the plaintiff's podium and waited silently, her lips pressed in a firm line. Then came Eric Parker, swagger in his walk, grinning like he had already won. He wasn't alone. On his arm was Brielle, a woman dressed more for a nightclub than a courtroom. Tight dress, diamond-studded heels, dramatic lashes, and an energy that screamed, "I'm here to be seen." She smirked directly at Tasha as they entered. The bailiff motioned for Brielle to sit in the gallery, but she insisted on standing behind Eric. Judge Judy, noticing the disruption even before she took the bench, shot a glance toward the defense table. She sat down, adjusted her robe, and began. "Miss Williams, you're suing Mr. Parker for $2,500, money you say you lent him during your relationship?" Tasha spoke clearly, with controlled emotion. "Yes, Your Honor. I helped him when he didn't have a car, when he was behind on rent, and he promised to pay me back. I have the texts and receipts right here." Judge Judy nodded, flipping through the initial documents. "And you, Mr. Parker?" Eric shrugged. "We were in a relationship. We took care of each other. I didn't sign anything. She's just bitter I moved on." Before Judge Judy could respond, Brielle loudly cleared her throat. "Excuse me," the judge said sharply, eyes narrowing. "Who are you?" Brielle smiled proudly. "I'm his girlfriend. The one he upgraded to." A ripple of laughter went through the gallery. Judge Judy leaned forward. "This is a courtroom, not your little social media moment. You're not a party to this case. Sit down. Say one more word, and you're out." Brielle huffed and dramatically sat in the gallery, folding her arms like a teenager on punishment. Tasha rolled her eyes. "This is exactly why I left. He thrives on chaos." Judge Judy turned to Eric. "Is what she's saying true? Did you borrow this money and agree to pay it back?" Eric smirked. "Look, I was going through it, yeah. She offered the money. It wasn't a loan. It was love. You know how women get when they're trying to impress you." Tasha interrupted. "I wasn't trying to impress you. I was trying to help you, because you were broke." That's when Brielle stood up again, loudly proclaiming. "She's just mad she got replaced. That's what this is really about." Judge Judy slammed her hand on the bench. "Bailiff, remove her. Now." Brielle looked stunned. "Wait, are you serious?" "Dead serious." Judge Judy replied without blinking. "You've had your 15 seconds. Take your glitter and go." The bailiff gently but firmly escorted Brielle out of the courtroom, her heels clicking angrily down the aisle as she shouted, "This whole thing is fake anyway." Once order was restored, the courtroom felt different. The smugness on Eric's face had faded slightly. Judge Judy continued reviewing the evidence. Tasha presented screenshots of texts where Eric clearly promised, "I'll get that money back to you once my bonus hits." She showed bank statements and even receipts for the Miami hotel booked under her name with both their IDs. Eric tried to claim it was all relationship stuff, but Judge Judy wasn't having it. "You can't go on a trip, get your car fixed, and pay your rent using someone else's money, then break up and act like it was all part of some emotional package deal. That's not how adults behave." Eric muttered, "This is petty." Judy fired back instantly. "What's petty is showing up to court with your new girlfriend just to taunt your ex, knowing full well you owe her money. That's not petty, that's cruel. Tasha stayed composed the entire time, only tearing up when the judge finally said, "Miss Williams, you have a clear case. The defendant made verbal agreements, used your money for essential expenses, and gave no indication it was a gift. I'm ruling in your favor, the full $2,500 to be paid within 30 days. Eric's shoulders dropped. Seriously? Judge Judy gave him one last look. Let this be a lesson. You don't get to live off someone's kindness and then treat them like they're disposable. Not in my courtroom. Tasha exhaled, finally allowing herself a small smile. As she exited, reporters waiting outside asked if she had anything to say. She simply replied, "He brought drama. I brought receipts." A Judge Judy classic where pettiness met professionalism, and the woman with dignity walked out with justice.